here, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. On first down, Darnold. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. It got his man complete. And all the way down to the 35. A big play there on the first play of the game. And even 40 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Now as we look down, it appears we've got a jet shaken up on the play. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Here's Darnold. Open man left side. That's the tight end, Herndon. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Now Darnold letting one go deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Robbie Anderson, the man.
Come on now. Come on. Got to make a play. Got to make a play. Got to make a play. What up?
Darnold to throw again. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
And he's got a new one. So instead of 4th down, 1st down.
Well, so much for winning the down you put a lot of emphasis on because 3rd down is key for offense and defense. Instead, you're going to stay on the field and start a new set of downs.
Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. His pass caught at the 4. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Quincy Enunwa.
Oh, yeah, that's why they invented the RPOs, man. Counter that.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, it's Dawson on to kick it away.
Yeah.
This is taken at his 4.
Oh yeah, man, it's good stuff. People think it's easy to run these stuff, man. You can make a bad read real quick for a pick 6.
No gain on the dump off at 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule. I'm down in distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Hey, check.
Now the 2nd year back from LSU, it's Darius Geis. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play. Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
New York set to take the field. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals. All right? Number one goal is what? Make the playoffs.
Finally back off injury.
Number two goal is win your division. Number three goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
How about this offense already feeling good about themselves with a touchdown already in their first drive? It's certainly come out firing, even though that one was incomplete.
With the 7-0 lead, more apt to take a shot like that downfield?
Hey, you're one to the good. Go ahead and try and pressure your
advantage.
That's
crazy, the matchups. Be wild.
Throwing here on third down. Darnold, he's looking deep for... He's got a man, complete. It's a big play there for the Jets on third down. And even 40 yards. How about this first quarter for them throwing the football?
This defense has zero answers for what they've seen so far.
Yeah, you would have been better off with the pick.
I'm not sure how they're going to change things around, but offensively, I keep attacking. I keep until they make me change.
2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
Oh, yeah, that's what I like.
Just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back, essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he?
His first carry, he loses the football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. If the ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Small Adams has it too. I can't remember.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Should have been blocking on
That's
right
very
there.
well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
Darnold. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Nah, this it's just different They don't do it the same.
On the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Chris Herndon, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. Dawson tacks on the point after. And it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, it's Dawson on to kick it away.
That's one of his superstar treats.
This fielded at the 2.
It gets crazier than that.
Then he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. They start on the ground with Geis. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
11 yards there, first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now it's Haskins. Taken in by Switzer on the left side.
What you say?
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
You didn't take nothing else today?
The give to Peterson out of the gun. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
From midfield now, Haskins. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. He was looking for Paul Richardson there, but it'll be 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10 now. Haskins slings this deep from the... Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. A huge play there for Washington. 45 yards. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. On the ground, Geis. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Darius Geis, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Redskins are able to make this a close game again. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
11.
This will be taken in after 1. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Who are you talking about? Oh, okay.
A reminder that coming up later tonight, a good one on Sunday Night Football. We'll see what could have been a playoff matchup a season ago. The Bears and the Rams from L.A. And then tomorrow night, Monday Night Football from down in Mexico. Mexico City, to be precise. The Chiefs and the Chargers going at it.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
27 yards there, a 1st down. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
I know every time we watch Le'Veon Bell play, we think about him making people miss the hesitation move. But you remember, he came out of Michigan State as a bruiser and a thumper, and he still has those capabilities.
At 225 pounds, an underrated part of his game. Darnold now to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. The secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
Oh, yeah, like I said, the thing I like about this, man, is it feels more real. Height matters in certain spots. Now you can get, your guys can get mossed, man. I'm gonna tell you, the hardest person I've had to guard is Mike Evans.
Here's Darnold. That is caught right at the 10-yard line.
Yep.
22 yards there, a first down.
What? Yeah, all the girls that been here.
This quarterback now 11 of 17 passing thus far. He's got his guys a 1st and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. Herndon hauls it in for the Jet touchdown. Chris Herndon with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Jets find a
I made my own. I based it out of
able to connect on the
49ers playbook.
And it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, it's Dawson on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And it's a touchdown for the Jets. A big play there. His 1st touchdown on the year. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. Dawson tacks on the point after. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And no return on this one as a fair catch is signaled for and taken. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And this not an easy situation. You're down early in the elements. They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Richardson. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. They will face a 2nd and 9 now following the penalty. Now Haskins to throw on 2nd down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. He was looking for Paul Richardson there. And it's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Ready up. Mike. 54 is Mike. Check.
Third down. Here's Haskins. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Richardson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Give them 32 on the play. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line.
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon. So that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
Yeah, that's.
Darnold going to lead the Jets.
I mean, it don't work for me all the time, but
their own 17-yard line.
That's what I'm trying to aim to do, but I don't always get over there.
After the interception, here's Darnold. And he whips that one incomplete there. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now it's Darnold.
Oh, yeah. Good
Looking
play.
for Crowder, and it's intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard
That's
line.
on me.
That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
A gain of 6 there on 1st. On 2nd down and 4. Haskins eluding the pressure right to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Jordan Reed was the intended target, and it's 3rd and 4.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4. Looking to throw, Haskins. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. The Redskins go for it, but it doesn't pan out. And the Jets are going to get the football back.
Get out the mic, man. Get out the mic. Back up off me.
New York set to take the field. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Big game to follow. And the Redskins scoop it.
That's on me. I got a spin move.
Caused by the weather, of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe,
Oh,
when
that's a
you're
good
carrying
play.
that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that. And when they've tried too hard, even in perfect conditions, the ball gets away from them. They've got to find that good balance, carrying it firmly, yet at the same time under control.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Oh, come on. Don't give him all them yards.
I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down.
Right there, 54, right there, 54.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run
Oh,
pass
you're supposed to
option.
be in man. Why would you run inside to the run?
Washington.
That's the dumbest thing ever.
Paul Richardson.
That's the whole point of being a man versus RPO. You play
And
your
the
guy.
Redskins are able to close the gap just a bit. Hopkins with the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. New York set to take the field.
Yeah.
Still more than a minute to go, so
guy.
there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal
God,
as well. So
man.
that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and get enough yards to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
And he's brought down, but following a pretty juke move that gives him the 1st down. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this 1st half. Darnold on 1st down.
Golly.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49.
All right, work with me, partner. This is a classic understatement. Their execution has been very poor. Last 3 drives, 2 interceptions and a fumble. Winning football, we're not seeing it right now.
And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. To try again after the sack. Haskins,
the football.
And he fumbled it. It's on the
Y'all let
ground.
him get it back.
The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
I have no idea.
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
54, Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, watch 54, watch 54.
Out of the shotgun, Haskins. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. So, due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast.
That was all me. I was supposed to be in the zone. It's fat.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the
95
second
speed,
half.
man. Bring them off
That's
the edge
fielded
every
in
now
the
and
end
then.
zone.
Make a big play. On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. Man, I'm going after the football, man. I'm not.
Well, let's see who this is on. So, flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. That's the correct call.
Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. Haskins looking to throw on 1st down. That'll be caught right side by Reed. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. A Redskin 1st down, the pickup 15 yards.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the ball, as we just saw there. I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
On 2nd down, here's Haskins. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Redskins have made this a one-score game.
Nah, I was in cover 1. I had guys in flats.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. Extra point good by Hopkins. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. It's a short kick, taken at the 15. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. They'll try and get the running game going with Bell. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On 2nd down, it's Bell. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Back to throw, Darnold. He finds his target. It's Crowder. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a 1st down. Now a 1st down carry by Bell. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. On 1st and 10, Darnold. He'll take a shot for the end zone. That is caught by Anderson for a Jets touchdown. Robbie Anderson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead.
Yeah, I saw you running those.
Able to connect on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. They go play action with Haskins. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
Going for the deep ball.
Catch the ball.
Incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed, if there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And the Jets will have a short field to work with as they take over 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. It's Bell. Stiff-armed him. So he got 3 in one tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else.
Kill me.
The safety Landon Collins there to make the tackle.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Now a quick slant as the throw's complete, and he's taken down inside the 30. It's a first down on a gain of 10. On first down, Bell. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 15 yards on the play, first down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in his performance.
You're supposed to be going vert right there, man.
But this one winds up to be incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Ah, man.
Now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A 9-yard touchdown there.
I don't know. I don't do it no more because when I first started playing the game and doing pass commits,
really
it made me run commit.
Very military to me. Very precise.
So I haven't even been doing it at all.
That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away.
Yeah, it got to be the way to do it because I know it. I know the pass commit is supposed to help.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Throwing now, Haskins on first down. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes.
Blitz 6.
Jordan Jenkins in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Second down, Haskins. Throw left side complete. It's Richardson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. On first down, this is Geis. Now Geis stripped. He lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base and scoring position. One guy doesn't get pressure. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Back now at FedEx Field. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trailed big here to begin quarter number 4. The throw over the middle taken in. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Haskins hit, and he lost the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football.
Tyree Jackson.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Here's Darnold. Buying time to his left. And he'll slide down to avoid avoid the contact. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions
I
had
played in, I
him,
think,
especially a second
14,
interception, really a bad throw.
well,
So maybe a better
14
decision there.
ranked matches. I played 14 ranked matches.
Earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to fire one deep, middle. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 39 yards there, a big one. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles. It certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
I like it.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one goes for 24 yards.
Hey, watch the slam. Just wait. Go.
They'll run on first down. It's Bell. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Good gain there on first down. That keeps him in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. Again, it's Bell. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Herndon hauls it in for the Jet touchdown. From 8 yards out, and the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. They had the lead in the 4th, but still passing. Finding the big target for the touchdown.
Yes.
Now that lead grows even more.
Everybody gets to join in the fun. You know,
I mean, don't get me wrong. It does not always work for me. It hasn't. I've thrown interceptions on it against computer, against users.
This is taken at the 3.
So it's not automatic.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
I guess it depends on awareness, stuff like that.
Down, it's Haskins. This to McLaurin out on the left side.
I had him in underneath.
Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running.
He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack.
Yeah, you got to throw it deep.
Quentin Williams in there to record the second sack of his young NFL career. Now Haskins, 3rd and long. Outright, he gets this one to Switzer. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Well, that's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th, and we've seen him do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
Pull together. Hey, I got it. Let's get going, now. Keep you up.
Now Bell.
X Factor. X Factor.
Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now Dawson for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Hey, we playing on 7 minutes when the real season start, right?
After the touchdown,
or 6. I'm about to say 8 is long.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Now Haskins on first down. Steps away to his left. That is incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around.
Yeah, you know, one of the new things was that you can pull the icons down to sprint.
But he's showing incredible leadership.
And then I don't know.
Not taking himself
I have to maybe watch some videos or do some tutorials or something. Oh,
straight for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A pickup of 24, and that's where the play began, the 24-yard line. Here's Haskins to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Man,
wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a Scotia credit for hanging in there and trying.
This is taken in at the 5. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Paul Richardson, his 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game. And the Redskins are able to strike for 6. Set now to kick this one away,
probably
and
seven.
Off it goes.
Probably 7 with.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell. And he loses the football a second time. That's on Colecchio Simile, the guard. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now.
1st and 20. Oh, they call holding.
After the penalty, it's Bell. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
And Darnold wants to throw the football. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
You ain't doing nothing today.
And all the way down to the 22-yard line. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 47 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
No, that was a different one. No, that was just a slant instead of the seam.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
What happened? No, they called the lineman downfield. Yeah.
Second down and goal. Darnold flushed out right. Got an open man. It's a noon one. The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that, but
damn, the fuck was the meat at?
Be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well in hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with it. I struggle. But on the other, the argument, I get it, on the other side is, hey, do something about it. Stop them.
I guarantee you, I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners who had them. Hey, listen, get the points for me. They're not worried about hurt feelings or anything like that. That's just new age stuff.
A good starting spot for the Redskins as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down. Haskins, middle of the field. He's got McLaurin. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Mike 54. It's coming this way, Here we go, Here we go. 54 is Mike, 54 is Mike. Check.
Here's Haskins out of the gun. Complete. It's a rookie from Ohio State, Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Redskins are able to strike for 6.
Double A.
And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far.
Oh, yeah. The Panthers running a lot in real life.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. So that one will be accepted.
Let's go. Here goes Mike 51. Push him back.
Instead of running, Darnold's going to throw this thing. He's going to float this over the middle deep.
Weak ass arm. Oh, catch it.
And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Jets, they keep pace for a playoff spot as they move to 7-3. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Washington, it's a loss that'll drop them back to 500 through 10 games. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.